Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. And this is Friday evening, the day before I come back. I go back home, and it's suddenly I have such a feeling of lost, of missing, of nostalgia, of melancholy. It's just it's unspeakable a feeling inside me. I had met one friend, the friend that in USC, and we had a very brief chat. They were busy. They went on with their life, and I finished. And suddenly, I feel I was. I got so much good energy, and then it's done. And what I am going to do the next. So, and I am about to go back home, and I want to see some friends, and I cannot arrange other friends. Anyway, it's such a feeling of longing and not yet getting there. And you just wait, you just expecting, and things does not come as you wished, as planned, and you do not have plan. You cannot plan. You are in a new place. You are in a different place. The world is not rotating around you. You have to follow, to chase. Oh, that feeling, and the feeling of lost, the feeling of out of control, the feeling of free fall for a moment. I don't know, it's such a strange feeling. And now when I think about this feeling, and it's just so accurate about my following story. Here is the story. So I went to meet my friends, and then I have some time. I sent my sister back, and I am all by myself on my own. And it's 3 o'clock something, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What do? I want to go to the Grove, and I want to go to the library. West Hollywood Library, because they have a fast internet, quiet room, good connection, and convenient parking, and beautiful design, building, architectural design, and it's just everything so good. So I was driving on that direction. And then I was thinking maybe I should go to Natural History Museum, or maybe I should go to another place, Venice Beach. Anyway, I just, because I do not plan, so I hesitate and do not have a fixed idea. You know, when you go travel, you have this, right? Sometimes you want to go there, oh, maybe too late, not good. Finally, I decide. I have been to Los Angeles County. I have come here, and I heard many times about Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and I have a habit of visiting museum. But yesterday visited so much museum, already too much museum. Did not want to go there. But finally I made decision, let me go there. So I went there. Los Angeles County Museum of Art. I went there, my battery ran out. Before the battery totally ran out, I took a few pictures of this place. And this one is just next to the County Museum. There will be another video about County Museum. And this one is in Academy Museum about motion pictures. There is a museum, a row of 3 different museums, very interesting. If you go to Los Angeles, this is very, very worthy. So I went to this video is in this museum, Academy Museum, about motion pictures. I went there, and 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I asked if I can buy a ticket, and then the person at the reception said, well, the ticket is $25, and I asked if there is any teacher discount. No teacher discount, $25, but museum has a policy that they do not sell tickets 2.5 hours before it is closing. If you next time come here, 2.5 hour time is a minimum for you to prepare to come. You have to come before that time. So I could not go there, but he introduced me. But if you want to know something about it, here is the brochure, and there are some introduction. It's an introduction room. You can go there to see some movie playing, chapter of movie, so that you can get the idea of the whole museum. 3 floors and big, huge museum. And on the other side there were red carpet. I think it's a big, serious event there. So I went to see the exhibition, the introduction exhibition, and then I decide going to museum, have a cup of coffee is such a luxury. I decide I do it. I learned this from my sister-in-law, French young lady, and she said, well, des fois je pense prendre un goûter, un petit café dans le musée, c'est tellement chic. I think it's very chic. So I went to the coffee shop there. And I was just so fascinated by everything there. And not really by the customer there. The customer is interesting. But the most interesting is the people who work there. I sit there, have my cup of coffee, beautifully made by a nice young lady, 20-something. Maybe she will be a star of tomorrow, a very aspiring, with such a beautiful energy, and it's just beautiful. And I was sitting there. I have no battery. I cannot charge anything. I take out my little notebook and start to write what I am seeing. Let me see what I have written. I think I have written something like, everyone has a dream. Everyone has a dream. This is place for the dreamers. So I see the people who walk behind the bar, and it's a coffee shop, and behind the coffee shop, behind the counter, I can see the open kitchen, kind of half open kitchen, and the chef working there. And then there was one manager kind person talking with one customer, a young lady. Oh my goodness, it's exactly like in the movie. The the manager talking with customer with that allure, with that manière. Ah, so interesting. I am on site watching a live movie playing in front of me. And the manager was cravat, en suit, and sharp and sleek. Ah, and a perfect shape, perfect coiffure, perfect everything. Yeah, it's just so interesting. And then there are people walking out to, we call it busboy, right? To deliver the food. And the two of them walking out together. Oh my goodness. One with glasses. It's like Mulholland Drive. The David Finch. Is that David Finch? David Finch? David Finch? Yeah, Mulholland Drive. That movie. And what's that guy name? I forgot. He's Thibault or something. Jennifer Aniston's husband. Anyway, young and aspiring and sharp with glasses. One with glasses and walk with head up, shoulder up, and chest out. It's walking with a beautiful presented plate on his left hand, right hand. I forgot. Left hand, right hand, maybe right hand. Yeah, right hand walking and one hand on the back, one hand holding the plate and walking through the counter goes to the other side, the restaurant. Oh, it's so interesting. And then there is another guy without glasses, bien coiffure, and in the perfect shape. I was just thinking, these are the people who have dream. I am a person to have dream. They are the person to have a dream. We all have a dream. And they are just so inspiring. And so I do not know how to express it. Maybe 10 years later, 20 years later, they are on big screen. This is a place for dreamers. This is a place for dreamers to get started. I just want to do a video of them. I actually think maybe I should approach them. Maybe one of the server, one of the busboy, one of the cashier lady, one of the person walk behind. They are dreamers. They are future stars. They are the most ordinary person like you and I, and have the most extraordinary dream like you and I. Don't we? We all have dreams. We all want to become something that we dream of. It does not have to be an accomplished business person, accomplished movie star, accomplished artist, but we all exactly, we know what is in our heart that attract us, that tire, that pulling us, that tickle us and that make us dream. I want to do an interview of them. I want to do, I even think maybe one day when I have enough courage, when my podcast become a little bit more serious, I will just go to these people, go to anyone and tell them, I know you have a dream. Are you okay? We do an interview to talk about our dream, to talk about our struggle, to talk about our strengths, our weakness, to talk about our life, to inspire, to make everyone know that we all have dream. We all want to do something. And if we keep on doing something, we will be there. We will be somewhere. I want to do a video of interview. I recorded your dream. I record our dialogue and post it if you are okay. Post it. Only when you are okay, I will do this interview. And post it. 10 years later, come back. We see what we have talked about 10 years ago. In the future, in 2033, 10 years, 20 years, when we look back, there was one time our life was there and our dream was that. Oh, that is so fascinating. This place is magical. Keep on dreaming. I love you. I really do. Do. Shall I call it dreamers in the city of